We are here at the Queen of the Arabian Sea, Kochi. This is race day 5 of the Champions Boat League. And at the Queen of the Arabian Sea, we are here for race day 5 of Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, HDFC, and still. And our ticketing partners today are Book My Show, and we have a radio partner as well today. Sri, how are you feeling today?
Good afternoon, Graham. Good afternoon, viewers. What a day to again. It's a Saturday. It's a race day, and it promises to be yet another riveting days of boat race over here in Kochi, the Queen of Arabian Sea. Last year.
That's right. The last race that we had was in Piravam, and you're looking at the visuals of the stunning performances at Piravam, and there were a lot of excitement. There was a lot of energy as spectators got ready to see the scintillating races that were happening between the 9 teams, 120 members on each of these boats.
Absolutely, we have had some nail-biting finishes, but is there any catching the tropical titans? That's what we need to see, because I mean, it's all said and done, it's the underdogs who actually make any race interesting. But if you let tropical titans win yet another time here, they might be far too ahead.
Some beautiful aerial shots of the Queen of the Arabian Sea. Today we are at Marine Drive at a very exciting course, and the spectators are excited as they look on to social media to talk about Champions Boat League.
Absolutely. Last week we exposed you to a very different side of vernaculum. It's an altogether different side of vernaculum today, and it's a league format. We have 9 teams, 12 race days, and a total prize money of 5.9 crore rupees.
That's right. 3 heats and 3 group finals. That's what on each race day these teams are put through, and the teams are ranked from 1 to 9 based on heat timings.
Absolutely. Group of 3 finals based on heat timings, and you would want to be in that final.
What a beautiful sight that is. Young minds coming together for the Colour Symphony of Kerala. The Colour Symphony of Kerala is being embraced by the people of Kerala, and the proof is in the pudding, as they say. And this image that you're looking at is the rendering of the beautiful oars being coloured for today's race.
Absolutely nice to see the kids getting involved as well. As many as 200 kids are offering the team's best wishes.
As you can see, there are 10 points for the taking for the fastest and the best team of the day, who will win at level 1 of the finals, and 5 bonus points for finishing for the fastest team of the day.
Absolutely. The first will take 10 and the last will take 1, and you have 5 points. Here's the points table. This is of interest. Look at that. Tropical Titans well and truly ahead. 55 points with 4 wins, and the Mighty Oars at 29. What a difference between the first 2 teams. It's need to be seen if somebody catches up.
That's right. What you're looking at is the starting point of the race from the historic Gosri Bridge, 960 meters and 25 feet in depth. Still water, mind you. This is not like the other tracks. There is no undercurrent. The only thing that they will be fighting against today will be time, and of course the mossy water, which will have a lot of elements within it, which will making rowing a little difficult.
Absolutely. It's a very different track from what we had last week. All crew being put to this stern test of having to adjust to different conditions. Look at it, 25 feet is the depth and distance of 960 as opposed to 900 last week. And we have a wind of 12 kilometers per hour. That's the speed.
The excitement is palatable on the faces of the fans as they look on and wave their colours in support of the 9 excellent teams at the Champions Boat League. We have everyone from the Backwater Knights to the Coast Dominators to the Backwater Ninjas, the Raging Rovers, the Mighty Oars, the Pride Chasers, and of course,
Tropical Titans, Thunder Oars, and the Backwater Warriors, all colourful, all coloured by Nerolac.
What we are looking at right now is something that happened earlier today, as a draw of lots was taken to find out which team would be on which lane and on which heat. Like I said earlier, there are 3 heats, and each of those heats, the teams will be competing against each other and against time.
Absolutely. The lane does matter. If you talk in technical terms, they say that the one is in the middle lane, the second lane might be at a disadvantage unless they get off to a good start, because they might be slowed down by the speed of the other two. And Pride Chasers in lane number 1, Backwater Ninjas in lane number 2, and we have the Backwater Knights in lane number 3. Of course, this is the lineup for Heat 2, Mighty Oars, Raging Rovers and Coast Dominators.
That's right. What we are looking at is the run order for the day, or the teams, how they are pitted against each other. In Heat 3, we have Backwater Warriors, Thunder O's and the Tropical Titans. But before we go on to the race, let's look at the imagery of Kochi, the symbolic imagery of Kochi.
Hey Jala! Hey bye! Hey Jala! Hey bye! Ooh la la! Hey bye! Ooh la la! Hey bye! ഇന്ത്യയിൽ അങ്ങനെ നമ്മളൊരു ആവേശം ജാലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മീൻപിടുത്തക്കാർ പിടിക്കുന്ന പാട്ടാണ്. നമ്മൾ കടലിലൊക്കെ പോണ ബോട്ടൊക്കെ ഇല്ലേ, അവരിങ്ങനെ വലയൊക്കെ വീശുമല്ല കടലിൽ. അപ്പോൾ അവർ എല്ലാവരും കൂടി ഒരേ സ്വരത്തിൽ പിടിക്കുന്ന പാട്ടാണ് ജാല. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും കൂടി ജാല, അങ്ങനെയാണ് ആ പാട്ട്. ये 5 आदमी 5 रस्सी पुल करना चाहिए. ये 5 आदमी नहीं है तो ये नीचे नहीं आएगा. ये हम लोग को एक दिन में 200-350 पर पुल करते हैं. एक बार 5 मिनट 10 मिनट का पंडर पुल करते हैं. इसमें एक बार मच्छी मिलेगा, एक बार मच्छी नहीं मिलेगा. ये 6 घंटा में पानी जाएगा, 6 घंटा में वापस आएगा. ये बैक वाटर जाएगा, उसी टाइम जाली नहीं नीचे नहीं जाएगा. किसी जाली एक भी जाली नीचे डालेगा तो टूट जाएगा. 6 घंटा का बाद फिर वापस आएगा पानी, इसलिए जाली का कहीं.
Exciting visuals on your screen as we look at youth icon of Kerala, Tovino Thomas, who is an actor extraordinaire, thespian extraordinaire, right next to the director of tourism, discussing certain facets of the race, looking at what's going to happen. Excitement palatable on all their faces. We are ready for Heat 1 of Race Day 5 of Champions Boat League.
Absolutely, can't wait for the action to start. But look at the dignitaries, they've come out in large number everywhere. And this is a lineup for Heat 1, Pride Chasers, Backwater Ninjas and Backwater Knights in the lanes 1, 2 and 3 respectively. This is Heat 1, all in readiness. The boats are poised and ready.
With a track length of 960 meters, what they should be aiming to do is keep it below 3 minutes and 30 seconds, in my opinion, with Pride Chasers on their boat, the Viyapuram in dark green on lane 1. And they're off with, like I said, Pride Chasers on their boat, Viyapuram in dark green. Backwater Ninjas in purple on track 2 on their boat, the St. George. And on track 3, we have the Gabrielle with the Backwater Knights on board in blue. This is an exciting race, ladies and gentlemen. The first heat for the first time ever on these exotic backwaters of Kochi, on this exotic lagoon in Marine Drive in Cochin. This is Champions Boat League.
Absolutely, they're poised and ready. They started. The mind game is over now. The brawn will take over from the brain, and that's exactly what it is. It's all about power, it's all about strength, it's all about stamina, it's all about rhythm, and it's all about coordination between these crew members. Look at that, what a beautiful sight it is. The aerial shot that we bring to you. And let's see who is ahead at this time. We need another angle to say that conclusively. Look at this, this will give you a very clear picture. It is Backwater Knights.
That's right, Backwater
Knights leading very clearly at this point.
Yes, by half a boat length, the Backwater Knights on their boat, the Gabrielle, are leading in blue. Remember, these heats took place a short while ago, and look at the synchronicity with which they switch their oars. You have to understand that there will be muscle tension on their arms as they row on one side, and they switch it up just to relax those muscles on one arm and then put the pressure on the other arm. And right now the pressure is on between the Pride Chasers, the Backwater Ninjas and the Backwater Knights. Who is it going to be?
Who is it going to be? That's a big question. You mentioned about muscle tension. There's tension all over, Agrim. It's a matter of a few minutes. All the practice for months together coming to the...
And it is the backwater Knights by a far mile, in my opinion. We have to see whether they have gotten below that coveted 3-minute 30-second mark.
I have a sneaky feeling they have, but we need to wait for the official confirmation. If they have done it in less than 3 minutes 30 seconds, that's Agrim's mark. Let's wait for the official confirmation.
And we
Here
will
we go.
be right back. And this is it. 3 minutes 28 and 51 seconds. Look at that.
You
Like I
got
said,
it absolutely right. Congratulations there.
Thank you, see. It looks like the backward Knights have taken the lead. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Tovino Thomas, extraordinary actor from Kerala. And if you are following us on social media, ladies and gentlemen, we are on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. People have come from all over to witness the energy and the excitement of the Champions Boat League. If you're looking at the colourful vibrancy, it is the colour of Kerala, it is the colour of Champions Boat League. This is Champions Boat League. And we are available on Facebook at
championsboatleague.official,
Instagram at
Champions Boat League.
and we cut to a short break. This is Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac.
ഊർജ്ജം ചെലവഴിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു പ്രവൃത്തിയാണ് തുഴച്ചിൽ എന്നുള്ളത്. നമ്മൾ നൽകുന്ന ആവേശത്തിൽ അവർ എല്ലാം മറന്ന്, അവർ ക്ഷീണം മറന്ന് തുഴയുക എന്നുള്ള ഉദ്ദേശത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് നമ്മൾ താളം കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അവർ തുഴയെല്ലാം ഒരുപോലെ വീഴുക, ഒരേ സ്പീഡിൽ ഒരേ പവറിൽ വീഴുക എന്നുള്ള ഉദ്ദേശത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് നമ്മൾ താളം കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് നമ്മൾ വള്ളം സ്റ്റാർട്ട് എടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന് ഞങ്ങൾ കൗണ്ട് ചെയ്യും. 1 3 5 ഇത് കൗണ്ട് ചെയ്തെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അടുത്ത അയ്യടാ 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 ലാസ്റ്റ് ഫിനിഷിംഗ് വന്നു കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ ട്രംപറ്റ് എടുത്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ ആ താളം മുറുകി അത് കൂടുതൽ ഇതായി സ്പീഡായി ഫാസ്റ്റ്.
Ayada and Poyada, the two words that you heard from that team, the Raging Rovers, traditionally a strong team. Now, we'll come back to that. It's Heat 2. It's time for Heat 2. This is a line of Mighty Oars in lane number 1, Raging Rovers in lane number 2, and Coast Dominators in lane number 3. Agrim, a very good lineup again.
An exciting start to that heat with the Mighty Oars in green and the Raging Rovers, that is the Police Boat Club, in pink, and the Coast Dominators in orange. It could be anyone's race at this point in time, but from this angle it looks like it's a tight race between the Mighty Oars and the Coast Dominators, and the Police Boat Club bringing in the rear. But don't just count them out of the race yet. They have been performing consistently and coming in second quite a lot, so this could be the Police Boat Club who could be running away with the prize. Look at that synchronicity with which they are rowing. If you're looking at it, you are seeing power, you are seeing effort, you are seeing rhythm, you are seeing tempo as the Coast Dominators and the Raging Rovers are fighting against the Mighty Oars for an exciting heat.
This is how things are at the moment. Nothing to choose between the trees. Inch to inch battle happening, neck to neck battle. But I get I get the feeling that the lane number 3 has their noses slightly ahead. Raging Rovers, that's right. Current leaders of Raging Rovers, the Police Boat Club. They are inching towards, with the other 2 teams are not giving up either. Look at the 3 crew, they're absolutely focused. It's a neck-to-neck battle. It's a heated battle happening out here.
This is indeed a heated battle, and it looks like this is going to be a photo finish. It looks like it could be the fraction of a second that determines who is the winner of this race. The tempos are rising, the pressure is rising, the excitement is rising, and look at the speed with which they are going.
Yes, the mercury is rising. Look at that. In the last 4 editions, we have had quite a few photo finishes. It looked like this is another one. Is this another one in the making? It's 3 minutes 20 already on the clock. What's the timing they're going to finish with? But before that, who is going to finish first?
And it looks like it's the Raging Rovers raging ahead, but just by a fraction. Like you said, it's mercury rising here. The temperatures are high, the excitement is high, and the scores, as you can see, it is indeed the Raging Rovers.
So far, that's the fastest as well. Not much to choose between, but 3.27, this is the fastest.
Let's now take a look at Heat 3, which was happening a while ago, and you can see young and old have gathered here today to participate in the excitement.
And this is what the lineup for the Heat 3 is like. Backwater Warriors in lane number 1, Thunder Rose in lane number 2, and the mighty Tropical Titans, the Titanic Titans in lane number 3.
And they're off with the Backwater Warriors, the Town Boat Club, Kumalakam as they call, on their Chundan Vallam, the Pai Padin, the Thunder Rose on their boat, and the Tropical Titans on the historic Nadubagam. Remember, this is the one to watch out for, with the Tropical Titans having taken the lead so far in every single race. The past 4 races have been gold for gold for the Tropical Titans.
Yes, that's the point of contention here. That's something which everybody is keen to know, whether there is any challenging the might of the Tropical Titans, the domination of the Tropical Titans. Lane number 3, they are in this particular heat. They are surging ahead, well and truly ahead, almost half a boat length ahead at this point. The lead is going to be even greater by the end of the race, I suspect. Tropical Titans are pulling it along.
If you are looking at those oarsmen rowing in synchronicity, you can see that they are rowing towards victory, and like he said, half a boat length, that is the difference. Look at that speed, ladies and gentlemen. What you're looking at is half a boat length transforming to 3/4 a boat length, and almost an entire boat length between the current leader, the Tropical Titans. Will it be gold for gold again, see? That is the question.
I just get the feeling it will be gold for gold this time as well. Current leader, Tropical Titans, there is absolutely no doubt about that. But who is going to come second as well? Tropical Titans pulling it along. Are they going to finish with in record time? That's the point of interest here. They are pulling it ahead now.
If you're looking at those oarsmen going in synchronicity, it's thanks to the rhythm and the tempo that is being provided by the onboard captain. And look at the helmsman changing hands again of the oar so that they can maintain that pace. More than one boat length at this point in time. What an exciting race.
Yes, Aggie, you said 3.3 could be a record and be a very decent timing, but I suspect Tropical Titans are going to topple that one as well. I just get the feeling it's going to be somewhere around 3.15, a good 15 seconds less than that. But we need to wait and watch. Look at them surge ahead. What a finish for Tropical Titans. What domination, what performance, invincibles they are. We need to look at the timing now.
Tropical Titans leaving everyone else biting the dust. And it's the Tropical Titans indeed.
3.12.
That's right. This is the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, and our sponsors are KSFE, HDFC, and Still. And our ticketing partners are?
Book my show.
We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, Still, and HDFC Bank. Our radio partners are Club FM, and our ticketing partners are?
Book my show.
I am Agrim, and with me in the commentary box today is Sridat S. Pillai. Sri, what an exciting day this has been. The crowds have gathered here from all over the place. 83,000 people here today. And in fact, between all the races, there have been around 8 lakh people live from Ernakulam. This is Champions Boat League 2019.
That's amazing. Boat race is nothing new to Kerala, but a league is certainly new. The kind of reception that it has got is quite amazing. As you said, 8 lakh people over 5 weeks and 83,000 people rather in attendance over here, which is absolutely great to see. And now the top timing. Tropical Titans 3.12. My question, Aggie, is don't they get bored dominating it? Don't they get bored setting records after records like this?
A titanic lead in my opinion, Sri. Almost a good 10 seconds, 15 seconds between them and the rest of the team. What needs to be seen is, will this be the fastest time of the day? This could still be anyone's race in my opinion.
Yeah.
Somebody else could come in and post a better timing.
This is a Group C final. We have the start list, the Thunder Rose. In lane number 1, we have Pride Chasers. In lane number 2, and we have
an exciting race ahead of us. That's what we have, and what we are looking at right now is the Gosi Bridge, the historic Gosi Bridge that connects mainland Cochin to the islands of Cochin.
And this is what is at stake. If you're a winner in this final, you get 3. The first runner-up he gets 2, and it started. The race has started. Off the block, the boats have gone. They're fighting for 3 points, and more than they're fighting for the pride. It's still anyone's lead. This one. After this, you got 7 legs coming up. Look at the start. The boat in the second lane is thundering ahead at this point.
That's right. It's between the Pride Chasers, the Thunder O's, and the Backwater Warriors at this point of time. On lane 1, we have the Thunder O's. On lane 2, the Pride Chasers. And lane 3, the Backwater Warriors.
The Pride Chasers have got off to a good start, which is very, very crucial, because the boat in the lane 2, the central lane, will always have a disadvantage because they get influenced by the current produced by the other 2. So it's almost a guarantee. If you don't get off to a good start, you're not likely to win. But here, they've got off to a good start, which will make this battle very, very interesting.
That's indeed true. What is interesting to note is that the Backwater Ninjas, who are still at the bottom of the table, maintaining rank 9, if they are able to post the fastest time of the day, they will earn 5 coveted points, and those 5 points could make the difference between night and day, between success and staying at the bottom of the table for yet another week. But this looks like it is going to be the Pride Chasers chasing the Pride.
The Pride Chasers, they are chasing the Pride. They have done themselves proud, but all of them would be trying to bring the Tropical Titans down the ladder. They are right up there. Remember, before the start of this, there was a difference of 26 points between the first place Tropical Titans and the second place team, and that's massive. Look at that. 1 minute 47 seconds on the clock. They have crossed the halfway mark. It is Pride Chasers still in the lead. The other 2 boats doing their best to catch up with them. Can they do that? Go to wait and watch, Agrim.
The Pride Chasers have gone 1 rank down from 4th to 5th in the last week. Today, it's all about maintaining a position, maintaining a good time, so that they can really come forward and vie for that top 3 position. It's all about making it to the top 3 position, but the effort and the energy that they are putting in, it's going to be their race from the looks of it. But too early to say even now. It's really slow-paced race at this point in time, but this could be anyone's race at this point in time. Look at the synchronicity with which these helmsmen, these oarsmen are going at it. At the back, you can see the sternsmen really pushing their boats, steering them towards success. A straight line, like you always say, see, the fastest distance between 2 points is a straight line, isn't it?
Absolutely. But it looks like the Pride Chasers, it's 2 minutes and 52 on the clock. What is the time they're going to finish in?
The Thundering O's really bringing in the rear at this point in time, but it looks like it is the Pride Chasers in the lead again. Between the Pride Chasers, the Thunder O's, and the Backwater Warriors. This is a battle for the Group C for points 3, 2 and 1. Who is going to be getting those coveted points will be known to us in a few seconds, and it looks like they've way missed their opportunity at the fastest time of the day. They've crossed 3 minutes and 22 seconds at this point in time, and as we near the finishing line, it looks like a photo finish. It
looks like a photo finish. It is a photo finish.
The boatsmen are all excited. They are looking for the score. They're looking for an announcement on who has really scored at this final. The fans wait in anticipation to find out who has gotten the highest point in this Group C final at the Champions Boat League. Coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE Still and HDFC. Our radio partners are Club FM and our ticketing partners are
Book My Show. Now, these are the visuals. Look at it. This is my favorite visual. Look at the way the oars create ripples in water. And look at the focus. Look at the concentration. Look at the amount of tension. All slight glance towards your right and left. That's all. You can only control the controllables. You focus on what's happening on your lane. And exactly what has happened. It looks like Pride Chasers.
The Pride Chasers are thanking their lucky stars, pointing to the heavens and saying, thank you. This has been their race. What synchronicity, what power. Look at the strokes. The amount of strokes, really, the number of times that oar touches the water. And with the pressure with which it touches the water, that's what makes the difference between a good race and a great race.
Absolutely. A lot of factors going into a team's performance, but it's still waiting for the official confirmation. Here we go. Backwater Warriors it is. 3.26. And Pride Chasers have come only second at 3.26. And what a close race it was. The third position goes to Thunder Oars. 3.27.
Now that C is what I call a photo finish in my opinion, by just a fraction of a second. We all thought it was going to be the Pride Chasers. This is why I keep saying that the visuals can be really, really deceptive. The fans are waiting excitedly for the next finals, just like you, as we cut to a short break at the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac. Eclectic energy here at the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, Still and HDFC Bank. Radio partners Club FM and our ticketing partner are Book My Show. As we come here to Marine Drive in Kochi, the fans look on excitedly, sporting their colours, sporting their teams, support and enthusiasm galore.
Absolutely, we have people from all walks of life. You have the bureaucrats, you have policemen. Of course, they don't have a choice, many of them, but most of them are fans as well. And you have whatever seats they could take in this venue they have taken.
ഏതൊരു വർക്കിന് നമ്മൾ ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോഴും അതിന് നമുക്കൊരു ഈശ്വരാനുഗ്രഹം ഉണ്ടാകും. അതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ബോട്ടിൽ കയറുന്നതിനേക്കാളും മുന്നും ബോട്ടിൽ കയറിയതിന് ശേഷവും പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചിട്ട് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ നമ്മൾ ബോട്ടിൻ്റെ വർക്ക് തുടങ്ങുന്നത്. എല്ലാവരും ചെറിയ ജോലിക്കാരും മറ്റു ആൾക്കാരും ഒക്കെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്കൊക്കെ ജോലിക്ക് പോകാൻ പറ്റാത്ത സാഹചര്യം ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് അവർക്ക് ചെറിയ വേതനം നമ്മൾ ക്ലബിൻ്റെ പേരിൽ കൊടുക്കാറുണ്ട്. ഒരു ടീമിന് ഒരു ഗെയിമിന് മാത്രം 56 ലക്ഷം രൂപയോളം ചെലവാകുന്ന ബോട്ട് റേസ് ആയിട്ട് മാറിയേക്കും. കാശ്മീരി പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ് നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ഇപ്പോൾ കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. അവർക്ക് വള്ളംകളി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളെപ്പോലെ തന്നെ വികാരമാണ്, കുട്ടനാടുകാരെ പോലെ തന്നെ വികാരം ഉള്ള ടീമാണ്. കുറച്ച് പേർക്ക് ലാംഗ്വേജിനകത്തൊക്കെ ചെറിയ ചെറിയ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളുണ്ടെന്നല്ലാതെ അവർ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു അഭിപ്രായ വ്യത്യാസങ്ങളോ മറ്റോ ഒന്നുമില്ല. എല്ലാവരും സഹോദരങ്ങളെ പോലെയാണ്.
हमारा एक वीक जोन है जो हमारा जो रेस होती है 1140 मीटर होती है. 900 तक हम आगे जाते हैं. लास्ट के जो फिनिशिंग टाइम हम थोड़ा भीग जाते हैं. फिजिकल ज़्यादा जितना करेंगे उतना पावर बढ़ जाएगा, उतना थोड़ा एनर्जी आ जाएगी.
പോയിന്റ് നിലവാരം നോക്കുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് 2ാം സ്ഥാനത്തേക്കാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഇനി വിൻ ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ലക്ഷ്യം.
Those were the mighty Oars maintaining their might at the Champions Boat League, standing still on second place, maintaining second place from last week with a negligible divide between them and the Coast Dominators. Will they be able to beat the table toppers? That remains the question to be seen, Sri.
In the meanwhile, we are all set for the Group B final. This is the lineup. Lane number 1, we have Mighty Oars. We talked about them right now. And lane number 2, we have Backwater Ninjas. And lane number 3, it is
Backwater Knights, the Backwater O's, the Backwater Ninjas, and the Backwater Knights, the Backwater Boys as I like to call them, usually sport blue, and the Mighty O's are in green. So, for context, it's in lane 1, the Mighty O's in green, lane 2, the Backwater Ninjas in purple, and lane 3, the Backwater Knights in light blue. At the historic Gosi Bridge, they get ready for an exciting start of Race Day 5 Group B final at the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, still HDFC. Our radio partners, our Club FM, and our ticketing partners are
Book My Show. Once again, here on right on your screen, it's the lane 3, Backwater Knights on lane 3, and Backwater Ninjas in lane 2, and Mighty Oz in lane 1.
As they wait to be flagged off for an exciting race here. This is where they stand, with the Backwater Knights having the race is about to be, and the race has begun.
It is underway. Look at that, galloping ahead. All three teams have got off to a decent start, I suppose. Months of preparation, months of practice, months of working together, all boiling down to these few minutes of competition.
Exciting competition as the Backwater Knights and the Backwater Ninjas white out against the Mighty O's. This could be anyone's race, but it looks like it is the Backwater Ninjas who are in the lead at this point of time, but it's very hard to tell. Could this be another photo finish? What is your opinion?
It should be, and if it is, it's going to be yet another treat for all of us in a few minutes time, because we had a photo finish in the previous one. Now all three surging ahead, nothing to choose between the three boats at this point. All the crew, look at that, they're all focused on the job. They are surging ahead together at this point.
What a dynamic and dramatic background this is, symbolizing and scintillating images of Cochin with those Chinese fishing nets that we talked about right in the background.
And look at that shot, is my favorite shot, the aerial shot. And that gives you a very good picture, but from a straight on angle, it's very difficult to say who's leading at this point. But look at that, look at the teamwork there. Not for nothing, this is the biggest, the largest, and the most splendid team sport in the world.
Energy is high, tempo is high, temperature is high. This is the perfect condition for the perfect setting for the perfect race.
What a treat for the people of Kerala. What a treat for the Queen of Arabian Sea. These three boats, Agreem, you mentioned about a photo finish, the likelihood of that, and I suspect it's getting stronger and stronger, the possibility of a photo finish over here. Look at the three boats surging ahead, but the lane number 3 has the noses slightly ahead at this point.
The Backwater Knights indeed do have a sizable lead, in my opinion. It could be anyone's race still, because we've just crossed the halfway mark, but it looks like the Backwater Knights are in the lead against the Backwater Ninjas and the Mighty O's. The Mighty O's really bringing it in. They are picking up the pace here if you look at it from this angle, but it's very hard to tell at this point in time. This could still be anyone's race.
Yes, here we go. The music being provided, the rhythm being provided, the encouragement being provided, the motivation being provided. Lane number 1, Mighty Oz. Lane number 2, Backwater Ninjas. And lane number 3, Backwater Knights. Who is it going to be this time? Group B final. It is. Still, it could be anyone's race. 3 surging ahead.
That's right. We look at these images and we see people from all walks of life, people from all faiths, as they come together for a wonderful race at the Champions Boat League, coloured by Nerolac. The colourful imagery on your screen that you're looking at, in light blue we have the Backwater Knights. In purple we have the Backwater Ninjas on lane 2, and in green we have on lane 3 the Mighty O's. As they race ahead, full steam ahead, it's the Backwater Knights in the lead right now, and the Mighty O's bringing in the rear. This could be anyone's race, ladies and gentlemen, still. But it looks like it's the Backwater Knights at this point in time. But look at that, the Mighty O's bringing in the lead. A photo finish once again, but it looks like the Mighty O's have taken this race. Over to you, Sri.
It looks like that, but like my prediction went slightly wrong that last time around. We need to have the official confirmation to take a look at. And yes, Tovino is all over the place. Seems he's enjoying the action from multiple angles, stationing himself at multiple places for multiple races.
Even the cops cannot control their excitement as they are faced with one of Kerala's biggest stars. But on your screen right now are the up-and-coming stars.
No, I would say these are the biggest stars now. No star is bigger than these people at this moment. Look at them, the crew. A slight glance towards the left to see where the competitor is, but they're surging ahead. Look at the spirit. Look at the focus. Look at the absolute concentration.
I concur with that judgment as they row on full steam ahead. These truly are the stars for the ages. Look at them go. Look at the energy with which the teams have been rowing in synchronous harmony, in precision. You know what really strikes me is if one of them misses the synchronicity, they risk hitting their comrade on the boat, their counterpart on the boat, and this makes the stakes even higher, and it makes it a really dangerous water sport in my opinion.
Absolutely, it's all about how you coordinate. The do's and don'ts, stick to that. Again, a shot of Tobino. Look at that picture. Absolute beauty. Now is the result, the official confirmation. Backwater Knights, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and Mighty Oars are just the second place, the 3.21s. It again, unpredictable it was.
This is Champions Boat League where all the excitement is happening, and we will be coming back to you right after this break. Welcome back to Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, Still, and HDFC Bank. Radio partners Club FM, and our ticketing partners are
Book My Show.
As we come down to race day 5 in Marine Drive, it looks like it's going to be gold for gold once again. It's too early to predict, as you always say, Sri, but so far it has been gold for gold, with the Tropical Titans really bringing in that lead by a far mile and a half. This is race day 5.
Yes, my favorite team is right up there, Tropical Titans. It's always the favorite team of a lot of people. And they are in lane number 1. Lane number 2, we have Raging Rovers. And lane number 3, we have the Coast Dominators. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is the final. And something of interest over here, strokes per minute when you try to decode the performances at the genius of Tropical Titans. This is how the strokes have been divided in phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3, and on average ever so slightly ahead by 1, that is 92, but that can make a massive difference when it comes to performance. But I'm sure there are a lot of other factors that go in along with it as well when it comes to Tropical Titans' scintillating performance.
Scintillating performance indeed.
Tropical Titans, they're the winners of the last couple of CBL.
പള്ളാത്തുരുത്തി ജയിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് അവർക്ക് സായിയുടെ തോച്ചക്കാരാണ്. തിരുവനന്തപുരം സായി, കൊല്ലം സായി, ആലപ്പുഴ സായി, കൊച്ചി.
പ്രൊഫഷണൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടീമുകൾ ഒട്ടനവധി പേർ തുഴയുന്നു. അവർ വർഷങ്ങളായിട്ട് പരിശീലനം ചെയ്തു വരുന്ന കായിക താരങ്ങൾ അതിൽ തുഴയുന്നു.
Their winning margin is not a big one. Their approach towards and their confidence level is much better than all other teams.
Gold for gold once again, and the Tropical Titans have been performing consistently at the Champions Boat League, but it looks to be seen whether they can repeat history once more, Sri.
I would back them purely because a lot of factors are going in their favor. Number 1 is the confidence of having done so well in the last 4 legs. But do they get themselves into a situation where we have got here? Where do we go from here? Now, this is what is at stake. If you're a winner of this final, you get full 10 points. The first runner-up will take 8 and the second runner-up will get 7. And remember, the fastest will take home 5 bonus points as well.
Will they be taking 15 points home today? As the race begins, we will see with the Tropical Titans on lane 1, the Raging Rovers on lane 2, and the Coast Dominators in lane 3. This is an exciting start of the finals of Race Day 5 at Champions Boat League in Marine Drive, Ernakulam, Kochi.
This is probably the opportunity for the other two to catch up with Tropical Titans. If you allow them to win here as well, I suspect if there is any catching up with them further. But now it's a very even start. It's a decent start for all three. And Tropical Titans, look at that. One of the reasons why they have dominated so far is that they have a relatively new boat. And not just that, their professionalism of the crew is absolutely fantastic. That's great.
All eyes are on the Tropical Titans at this point in time, and what you said, Sri, is absolutely correct. The fact that there is a lot of professionalism. The competitors have always said this, that they have had the training from the Sports Authority of India, and even though this has been a slow start for the race, this looks very close between the Coast Dominators, the Raging Rovers, and the Tropical Titans. Will it be gold for gold, or will it be a raging finish by the Raging Rovers, or will it be the Coast Dominators dominating?
Current leader is Tropical Titans. Well, early jets. It's still early days. Look at the boat surging ahead. It's all the same. And now, Tropical Titans, Sabu Achari is the one who constructed that boat, and there are as many as 300 owners, stakeholders for that boat. And what a teamwork and ownership itself. And look at the crew members. They stay together for long. They practice together. And can they win this one as well? This will be 5 on the trot if they do that. But the other two aren't giving up either. They are surging ahead together. It's neck to neck happening. And what a treat for the Queen of Arabian Sea today.
That's right. The Raging Rovers giving the Tropical Titans a run for the money at this race. But the Raging Rovers edging ahead, and they're accelerating forward. The Coast Dominators now dominating. This is exciting, see.
Oh, are we going to witness an upset here? I just get the feeling we just might see an upset. But no, Tropical Titans, multiple angles, multiple ideas we probably need. Tropical Titans are still ahead, I suppose. But this angle gives you a different picture, or does it? Tropical Titans, ever so slight a margin that they are ahead at this point. We are heading towards the 2.5 minute mark. It's still anybody's race, it's still anybody's game. But at this point, by the slightest of margins, it is Tropical Titans. It seems so. Let's see who wins this one. This is a crucial race, not for this day alone, but for the entire league as well.
The Tropical Titans surely in the lead, but everyone else giving them a run for their money. This has got to be the closest race that I have observed at the Champions Boat League. Look at the synchronicity, look at the fraction or the minute difference between the teams. Literally, the boat tips are neck and neck.
The closest battle we have witnessed so far couldn't have come at a better time than this. A crucial leg of the league and with a crucial race. This is the final.
Will one of them be able to upset the juggernaut? It remains to be seen. What a close finish, Steve! What a close finish!
Absolutely close finish. This time, for the first time, Tropical Titans have been given a run for their money. We need to look at the official confirmation.
Was it the Raging Rovers? Was it Coast Dominators? Have they dominated? Have the Raging Rovers raged ahead? Or is it gold for gold? That remains to be seen as everyone waits with a bated breath for the scores.
I'm so very happy that Tropical Titans finally have been given a run for their money. But still, it could be their race as well. Nobody is daring enough to take a call at this point without the official confirmation. We have to wait for the official confirmation, which will be there right on your screen in a moment.
There is pandemonium as boats are capsized, and excitedly they wait to see if there has been an upset in what can be called the trend in this particular league.
Yeah, the first time I'm seeing smiling faces on a capsized boat.
Indeed, excitement galore as we await scores. Look at how close this race was, neck and neck, and literally there was a leader from each team at every single point of time during this race.
Absolutely. You might feel that it's Coast Dominators, somebody else might feel it's Tropical Titans. I get the feeling if the officials are taking their own time to come to a conclusion, that close it was. It only adds to the excitement of knowing who has come up. Look at that. I need not tell anything. We need not say anything. The pictures say it all. Now, these are beautiful shots, aren't they? The Queen of Arabian Sea, Kochi. We are at the Marine Drive. And for the first time in the history of Champions Boat League, we have a winner other than Tropical Titans in this fifth leg. Coast Dominators, by the slightest of margins, have managed to topple the Tropical Titans, the mighty Titanic Tropical Titans. Finally!
What a moment indeed. The Coast Dominators dominating the table, taking home 10 points. But remember, with 3 points, with coming in third, they have earned 8 points along with 5 points for the fastest race of the day. And we cut to a quick break and come back with all the excitement at Champions Boat League. If there is confusion in your minds and you're looking at these new unseen colors, what you're looking at is a team that is not part of the Champions Boat League, or two teams rather that are not part of the Champions League but from elsewhere. You want to tell them where they're from, Sri?
Absolutely. This is the ISL promotional race, and we have the start list, which has Kerala Blasters and Atletico de Kolkata.
The Manyapada, or the Yellow Army, from the Kerala Blasters, and we have Atletico de Kolkata, the juggernauts of the Indian Super League, which should be starting on the 20th of October, and we are heralding it in with this wonderful, wonderful race. As we come and wait for this wonderful, wonderful event to start, we had a race between Atletico de Kolkata and Kerala Blasters, which Atletico de Kolkata proudly won.
This is pretty reminiscent of the very first ISL, where ATK won just by the skin of her teeth against Kerala Blasters. I still remember 2014, and this race also, I mean, it brings back those memories.
And as we look at the points table today, the Tropical Titans are still in a lead, thanks in part to those 8 points and 5 points for
being the fastest. Now the Coast Dominators, they might be taking a lot of heart out of this one because they have defeated. Don't mind the points table at this point, or the difference between the two teams, but having beaten the Tropical Titans once, that'll give you a shot in the arm, a clear shot in the arm.
That's right, and they have moved up by 1 level from 3 to 2.
Absolutely.
And now we cut to the presentation ceremony live from Marine Drive, Kochi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony for Race 5 here at Marine Drive, Kochi. The weather is hot and sultry, but the mood is rock solid high. The teams finishing first, second and third take home 5, 3 and 1 lakh respectively. On the dais we have with us Tovino. He's the youth superstar in Kerala. Madam Rani George, IAS Secretary Tourism. Mr. P. Balakiran, IAS Director Tourism, and Mr. Sabu from Nerolac. May I request Mr. Sabu from Nerolac to first give away the Nerolac XL Fastest Team of the Day 5 points awards to Tropical Titans. They've clocked the race at 3 minutes 12 seconds flat. To give away the check to the second runners-up, may I request Mr. P. Balakiran to give the prize to Team Raging Rovers.
Thank you, thank you.
At the second place, we have the erstwhile winners, Tropical Titans. Madam Rani George is doing the honors of giving away the prize. And in the first place, we have Coast Dominators, the prize to be given away by Tovino. Coast Dominators have been really waiting for a win. Well-deserved win by Coast Dominators. Thank you teams for the most amazing performances today. Our sponsors, Nerolac, KSFE, HDFC Bank, our radio partners, Club FM, our special guests on the presentation dais, and our audience from Kochi who've shown up in such huge numbers. Thank you all.
Exuberance in the hearts of the competitors as the Coast Dominators dominate for the day, but they are yet to let the Tropical Titans take away their pole position.
Absolutely.
At this point, we are getting ready for the next race, which is happening at Kottapuram in Thrissur district, and excitement will be going across Kerala. In fact, so far and so wide across Kerala that there are 6 districts being covered with 9 teams over 12 weeks. This is the Champions Boat League, colored by Nerolac, co-sponsored by KSFE, Still, HDFC, our radio partners are Club FM, and our ticketing partners are Book My Show. Until next.